It's really simple.
Sports, news, interviews.
It's a Tyrone Poole Show.
Sports, news, interviews.
It's a Tyrone Poole Show.
Sports, news, interviews.
It's a Tyrone Poole Show.
The Tyrone Poole Show. How about that?
That's pretty good, son. That's pretty good.
Greetings, everyone. I hope everybody is doing well on this glorious day. I hope that you are full of love, peace, and joy as you get ready for the holidays. Get ready for Christmas. And for those, happy Hanukkah. My name is Tyrone Poole, and I want to welcome you to the Tyrone Poole Show, where my purpose is to give you principal information that will help you, help me, help us graduate Life University. And yes, I said graduate Life University because I believe that life is just one big university. And it has 3 classes that life is going to serve us. It's going to serve us tests. And you guys that are taking tests right about now, in this Christmas holiday, I'm pretty sure you're being tested, right? How about trials? Anybody going through trials? Yeah, there's somebody going through some trials right now. They don't know how they're going to manage through this holiday. And then somebody's being tempted, right? Being tempted to go back to the store and buy more gifts. So either way, life will serve us all those 3 types of classes. Now, the difference between your test, my tests, your trials, my trials, your temptations, my temptations, is basically who is the teacher? Yeah, who is the teacher? Your kids could be the teacher. Your boss could be the teacher. Yourself could be the teacher. You could be getting into your own way, which I'm going to talk about that today. Are you getting in your way? And if you are, how to move forward. I've gotten in my way plenty of times. Things that I'm like, it was nobody but me. I caused myself to get into that. I caused myself to not accomplish that. I was my worst enemy. I was my roadblock. So I'm going to talk about that today. And I'm going to talk about ways to move forward when you are the roadblock. But before I jump into that, I want you guys to follow me. Let me put my banner up. I didn't put my ticker. Somebody's supposed to hit me up and say, Tyrone, you don't have your ticker on. Well, I got my ticker on now. So if you want to follow and know more about what I got going on, I got some great things going on. I need partners. Right? I am the first to know that in order to win championships in life, you need the right people. I need you guys. I can't do it all by myself. I think we together, we could accomplish a lot. So go to TyronePoole38.com. It houses everything you need to know about me. Also, the Tyrone Poole 38 Foundation, Tyrone Poole 38 Foundation, 501c3 organization. We're doing some great things this holiday season. We have adopted 10 families. Yes, 10 families. And we are there to change their lives because everybody is struggling. And some of the stories that I've heard of struggle, because I know what that struggle is like. I've been in the belly of that fish, and I know what it's like to have and to have not. So I need you guys to help me. I can't do it by myself. And let's put a smile on somebody's face, right? And I'm giving 10 families in my hometown of LaGrange, Georgia, an opportunity to go into 2024 with a smile on their face. So I need you to help me. So go to TyronePoole38Foundation.org. Also, if you're looking for a speaker, if you're looking for someone, a company, if you know of a company, if you know of a school, if you know of basically anyone that wants information that will inspire them, information that will motivate them. I'm telling you, you're looking at the guy. You're looking at the guy that can bring that information. And I bring a ton of information, a dump truck full of information. Well, Tyrone, how much dump truck of information do you bring? You guys know the answer. You know the answer. I bring so much information that you will have to hire someone to help you misunderstand what I'm trying to tell you. Plus, this is the other thing I know about information, people. Information, the reason why I say I am an informational speaker is because motivation, I don't like saying I'm a motivational speaker. I don't like saying I am an inspirational speaker because you can lose your inspiration. You can lose your motivation. But when you got information, yes, it makes you strong. It can keep you motivated. When you lose your motivation, you go back to the information box. Boom, it gets your motivation back. You lose your inspiration, go to the information. Boom, it gets your inspiration back up. So I am an informational speaker. So if you need, is someone looking for a keynote speaker, go to bookings@tyronepoole.com. Bookings@tyronepoole.com. All right. All other social medias, Tyrone Poole 38. All right. So let's jump into it, people. Let's jump into it. We're talking about how to move forward in life when self is the roadblock. How to move forward in life when self is the roadblock. Have any of you been the roadblock of your own journey? Have you gotten in your own way? Have you allowed something to get in your path? Again, you had to allow it, right? Somebody brought something, you said, okay, I'll do it. Your decision became your own roadblock. Well, if you have, then this is a great show for you today. This is a reminder for me, and hopefully it's something that will encourage you. Okay, so we're talking about 10 ways, not 10 ways, but there'll be 10. I just gave you guys the total number that I'm going to talk about. Ways we're talking about how to move forward in life when self is the roadblock. Now, I know a lot of us, sometimes we feel like we're stuck, right? We feel stuck in life, and, we wish that we could move and make more progress towards our goal, make more progress towards our destination. And moving forward, I believe, begins with examining our own habits. Yeah. If you're going to move forward, you have to examine your own habits, because typically we are getting in our own way. Yes, if we really, really be honest with ourselves, we are the roadblock. Yeah, that person that you look at every day in the mirror is the roadblock. Stop blaming other people. Stop blaming things, places. Because at the end of the day, the reason why I say you, myself, we are our own worst enemy, our own roadblock, is because at the end of the day, the person in the mirror gives the thumbs up or the thumbs down for whatever the person, the place, or the thing is trying to do. Now, of course, there are consequences, but at the end of the day, the person in the mirror gives the thumbs up or the thumbs down. So moving forward requires an honest reflection and a willingness to try something new at times. Right? So let's jump in it. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so how can we move forward in life when self is a roadblock? I've said this before, and I believe it. You got to stop letting the opinions of other people control your life, right? It's not what others think that is important. It's what you think about yourself that matters the most. You are the expert on your life. And you need to do what is best for you. What is best for you is not necessarily what is best for others. And you got to say, I'm okay with that. Because sometimes we allow what other people are thinking, what other people are feeling to cause us to have maybe so much sympathy that we become our own roadblock. Oh, I can't go and be the best that I'm going to be, because if I do, that means I have to leave this person behind, and I just don't want to do that. So yes, other people's opinions, yes, listen to them, but at the end of the day, you got to understand that you're in control of your own life, right? You got to do what's best for you. Other people are going to say what they think, what they feel, what you should do, but at the end of the day, it's your life. All right. The next one is give up feeling, and this is big here. This is real big. Give up feeling shame about past failures, people. That's right. Give up feeling shame about past failures. Look, everybody has failed at something, right? The key is you have to learn from it and move on. And understand this, your past does not equal your future. Your past does not equal your future. And a bad situation doesn't mean a bad life. You had a divorce. That don't mean that your future is going to be bad. You lost a job. That don't mean that your future is over. Come on now. You guys feel me? So don't be ashamed about your past. Again, your past does not equal your future. And bad situations doesn't mean a bad life. What matters the most is what you do now. What do you do now? Right? You guys have heard the story. Turn the page. Turn the page. So if I had a bad first chapter, you know what? Turn the page, go to the second chapter. Because as the old saying goes, and we would say it in sports, and I think it's a great storyline or statement for life. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So learn from your past mistakes and move towards the present, which is your future. The number three thing you got to do, right? If you want to move forward in life when self is the roadblock, what you have to do, you got to be more decisive about what you want. Point blank. You got to be more decisive about what you want. You can't leave where you are. Ooh, this is big. You cannot leave where you are until you decide where you would rather be. Hence, that's why I said be more decisive about what you want. You can't leave where you are until you decide where you would rather be. So figure it out, people. Figure out what you want and pursue it with passion. Passion, a strong emotion or feeling. So once you figure out what you want to do, pursue it with passion. And I'm a firm believer, you can't rise higher than you can see yourself. You cannot rise higher than you can see. So figure out what you want to do, pursue it with passion. The next thing that you got to do, stop procrastinating on the goals that are important to you. Now, I do that myself. Procrastination, I think that's one of my biggest enemies. It's one of my, so not only am I my enemy myself at times, but procrastination comes in and adds a little bit more sugar to my Kool-Aid and make it a little bit more sweeter for me to sit there and procrastinate, right? Not do what I'm supposed to do. So stop procrastinating on the goals that are important to you. And I'm telling you right now, if I brought people on this show, they would say probably one of the biggest things with Tyrone is that he says he's going to do something and then he'll delay on it. It's not that I don't do it. It's not that I don't want to do it, but I allow other things to come in and disrupt my thinking, come in and procrastinate, slow me up, and then I start procrastinating. So you really only, I believe, have two choices in life, right? Accept the condition as they are or accept the responsibility to change them. So when procrastination comes in, you got two choices. Accept it or do something about it, right? So you got to stop procrastinating on the goals that are important to you. That's my thoughts on that. The next one, quit choosing to do nothing. Quit choosing to do nothing, people. If you want to move forward in life and you feel like you are your own worst enemy, you are the roadblock. And like I said, it's been plenty of times I've been my own roadblock. And if you feel like that, then you got to quit choosing to do nothing. And what I mean by that is there are many things that you can't control. I understand that there are a lot of things that I can't control, but you can decide how you are going to live life, your life, how you're going to live your life. And doing nothing is a choice, people. And every minute is a new chance to make a choice. So when you sit there and you say, you know what, I'm not going to do nothing, that's a choice. And remember, every choice has a consequence. So again, the roadblock of self, by saying you're not going to make a decision. Yeah, I know sometimes those decisions may be tough, but you got to make a decision. You got to make a choice. My best advice, get as much information as possible. Because sometimes the tough thing may seem like it's the easiest thing to say no to. Oh, this is too tough. It's required too much of me. But sometimes doing that tough thing is the right thing. But doing nothing, it ain't going to make it go away. So quit choosing to do nothing. Go get information, come back, think on it, ponder on it, whatever your situation is, whatever your life is, whatever's happening, and then make a choice. The next one, you don't always need to be right. Now that one, I need to really do that one there. I'm telling you, I don't know about you guys, but I always feel like I got to respond to something that somebody says, somebody, whatever. I feel like I got to say, you know what? Let me put my 2 cents in. Well, sometimes that could be a roadblock. It's been a roadblock for me. So what I'm choosing to do is teach myself I don't always have to respond. I don't always need to be right. If somebody wants to do something, if they want to listen to me, then hey, I'll go ahead and give them everything I need, everything I have to give them that they need. But don't always feel the need to be right. Wow, that one there, I could do a whole show on that one alone. You guys feel me? All right, here's my next one. This is number 6, right? So I'm gonna give you guys 10. Stop running from problems that should be fixed. I think it's probably one of the biggest roadblocks a lot of us have. Sometimes we feel like, I know I do it. We run away from the problem. Well, I'm not going to do anything about it. It kind of goes back to quit choosing to do nothing, right? So when you choose to do nothing, we basically say we're going to run away from the problem. The problem comes up in our face on Monday, and we don't do nothing. And we run away. We don't speak about it. We don't talk about it. And we thinking that it's going to go away. So Friday comes, Saturday comes, Sunday comes, and guess what? That problem comes back as well. So stop running from problems that should be fixed. Face the issues, man. Let's face the issues. Let's face it head on. And I believe that when we face the issues, they will allow us, allow me, allow you, no matter what, it will allow us an opportunity to fix the problem because you can't run from it. You can't run from it. So it allows us to fix the problem. And usually it's communication. If we communicate effectively, if we get knowledge, and I've heard someone say this here, they say knowledge and its proper use wins battles. Knowledge and its proper use wins battles. So sometimes to fix a problem, you just got to get knowledge about it and communicate effectively. I'm learning that. People don't understand at the rate that I understand. So I have to know who I'm talking to. Forgive, love people in your life, and keep moving, right? That's how you keep running. But don't run away from the problem. Solve the problem, fix it. My number 7 thing that you need to do if you want to move forward in life when you are the roadblock. Don't make excuses instead of decisions. Don't make excuses instead of decisions. You just don't get anywhere when you make excuses instead of decisions. It's kind of like the old saying. The old saying goes, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So don't make excuses. Instead, make a decision to go and do it. Even if it doesn't work out, you have just learned a way not to do something. And then I'm a firm believer. I don't believe in failure. I believe failure is good. Well, let me clarify that. There are 2 types of failures, right? There's a failure when you fail at something and then you quit. You say, I'm done. I don't want no more. I can't go no farther. That is not the type of failure I'm talking about. The type of failure that I'm talking about is the type of failure where you don't succeed at something, you go back, you study, you learn, and then you cultivate, and then you jump back on that horse again. I know I gave you guys a lot of agriculture right there, but seriously, failure is a must. Struggle is a must because it teaches us. And if we're willing to stand in the batter's box when life is throwing you 101 miles per hour fastball and give you a little chin music, those who play baseball, you know what I'm talking about, chin music. And for those who don't play baseball, well, a little chin music means when that pitcher throws the ball so close to your face, it makes you get out of the batter box, right? But even when life throws you a little chin music, right? Don't make no excuses. Still stand in the batter's box and make a decision. Make a wise, calculated decision. Sometimes you got to go around other people, other wise people to help you, right? Don't be your own doctor. And there have been plenty of times I've been my own doctor. Any of you guys out there, you ever been your own doctor? A problem comes up, and instead of getting somebody else help, someone with much wisdom, someone that can really help you, you either make the decision yourself or you go to somebody who don't know nothing and you listen to them. So again, number 7, don't make excuses instead of decisions. Number 8, right? Number 8, remember to look at the positives in your life. Come on, baby. That's big right there in itself. Remember to look at the positives in your life. Yes, Things might have been tough. You might have lost a lot of things in 2023, or you may have lost a lot of things last week, maybe in 2024, you know what, you're going to lose some things in 2024, right? Life is not perfect, but don't focus on the negative things. Every once in a while, I'll focus on the negative thing, but I have tried to condition myself so well that, you know what, I may think negative, but then I go right back to positive. I'll remember and look at the positive things in my life, even if it's something that I got to grab 10 years ago, 10 minutes ago. So remember, look at the positives in your life. Many times again, what we see is what we are looking for. Many times, what we see is what we are looking for. You will have a hard time being happy if you are not able to notice and appreciate that good thing or good things that are happening in your life right now. So don't focus on the bad. I know it's tough right now. I know your car is in the shop, but look at the positive. At least you have a car. I know your kids are giving you problems right now, but look at the positive. At least you have kids. I know you're upset with your boss or your employees or something, but think about it like this. There are a lot of people who would love to be in your place. So remember to look at the positive in your life. Number 9, take time to appreciate the present moment. Take time to appreciate the present moment, people. Whether or not you are moving forward, pay attention to what is going on in the moment. Pay attention to what's going on in the moment. Again, take time to appreciate the present moment. Pay attention to what's happening right now. Oftentimes, I believe we try to achieve big accomplishments and forget to appreciate the things we have right now. I know I do that sometimes. I get so focused on the big board that I forget about the little things that are happening right now. And I have to do a better job of that myself. Because when you are a person of vision, you're focusing on the vision, which is the big picture, but not understanding that that big vision is made up of little bitty dots, little bitty pigmentation that forms the big picture. So as we pursue the big vision, the big accomplishment, let's not forget to appreciate the things that we have right now. You guys feel me? The best thing in life are most often the little things. That's what I'm learning. The best things in life are most often the little things. It was, again, the trophies behind me. Yes, those were a big accomplishment. But that trophy, those trophies represent game by game by game by game by game. One game at a time. Each individual game, there was some moment in that game, something little that enabled us to win those championships. So again, the best things in life are often the little things. So I want you to ask yourself this question. What are 1 or 2 small things that you appreciate about today? Point blank. What are 1 or 2 things, even if you can't think of 2 things, what is one thing that you can appreciate about today while you are moving forward towards your big goals? Again, I'm just talking about how to move forward in life when self is the biggest roadblock. Sometimes self won't allow you to look at those little things. Self don't want you to pull to the side of the road and smell the roses. get yourself out of the way, right? So again, my last one, people, when it comes to how to move forward in life, when you are the roadblock, just simply work that thing. Just simply work that thing. No matter what self tries to tell you, just work that thing. Just work it. And as I come to a close, which I thank you guys for listening to me. And again, my purpose is to help motivate, inspire someone to greatness. And even if I am the only one that watches this show, guess what? I'm encouraging myself. So faith comes by hearing. Faith comes by hearing. So again, I want to thank God for this opportunity to be before you, and I hope that it was impactful in some kind of way. Remember that everything that you're going to be in the future is already in you right now. You just got to go work that thing. You just got to go work that thing, people. So work that thing with us or watch us work that thing. And better yet, make it personal. Work that thing with me or watch me work that thing. So until next time, people, as I sign off, again, just go out, work that thing 100% and enjoy the day and get yourself out of the way. This is Tyrone Poole. Until next time, WTT 100, I'm out.